Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money, job, life reading, and this will be for the month of October 2022. For my subscribers who's been sticking around with me, I thank you so much for your continued support. I love you all. I love you all. And for my new viewers, I'm hoping that there's something here in this reading that will resonate with you and be able to help you. And if it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and I really welcome you into my channel. This is going to be a general reading. Not everything here might resonate with you all, so take what resonates, drop that's not. And I do not sugarcoat, just to let you know. I do not sugarcoat. Whatever that's in here, I will let you know. This is the money reading. This is Scorpio with job reading, Scorpio no job reading, life reading, and these are the gifts that the divine is going to be giving you this month of October. And before we start, let's clear the energy. Okay, if it's too loud, just kind of lower the volume a little bit. Okay. All right, let's start. Money reading. What's coming to you, Scorpio? This October, you have the Eight of Water, clarified by the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. Breathe. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your need and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And truth. I'll talk about the Eight of Cups in a bit. Let's talk about this surrender the habit of people pleasing. You are a very kind-hearted person with the Knight of Cups in here. You are very giving, very accommodating, okay? And you're so like, you have this upbeat energy within you. And I'm not surprised, okay? It's just this, you have so much compassion. You're a very compassionate, giving, loving, and you always have a positive outlook in life. That's probably why you've been people pleasing. You've been helping people. You've been trying to make people happy. Okay, even if it doesn't make you happy, we'll do it because you want to do it because you want to make them happy, despite that you are not agreeing to it. For example, maybe you don't really have a lot of money, okay? And then somebody asks you to help them with money. Even when you're really tight with money too, or even when you just have enough, you're still gonna give that some money to the person who's asking for help because you want to help them. Okay, despite that you know that you don't have enough. Because you want to help. You want to please the person that's asking for assistance. That's just an example. So, what the divine and what God is telling you, because there is a judgment here. There is truth here. Truth is judgment. The universe is coming into you for you to realize, because it's about time. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's about time for you to realize that, hey, Scorpio, it's time to give up this people pleasing, this habit of people pleasing. Okay? There's nothing wrong for being kind, for being giving. But sometimes you have to set a limit. You have to put a boundary to when it's okay to help and to when it's not okay to help. This is about you prioritizing yourself for what's really, for what's working for you. Let's say, because it's saying here that it says, speak your need and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make other people's happy. This is you thinking about them, not thinking about your own. Okay? And even if it's not making you happy, you're still helping. The divine is saying, hey Scorpio, stop doing that. It's about time. I am knocking on your door and letting you know that it's about time to give that up. Okay? You can help people when you have more than enough to help them. But when you're short, don't help them. Okay? If somebody's asking you for money, don't just give it away just because. You have to really see, is it reasonable for you to help them or not? Whatever the situation that's going on involving money, you have to really think about it. To not just do it because you want to help, but also think about, do you really want to help them because it's really going to make you happy, or you're just forcing to do it because you want to make them happy? I mean, there's two things there. You're doing it because you want to make them happy, or you're doing it because it makes you happy doing it to them. Because you can help people doesn't mean that you're happy doing it. You feel obligated, you feel obligated. It's more of an obligation. But remember, we are not always obligated to help people. It's nice to have that character to be helpful, but if you're not hold on. Sorry, my throat is dry. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself because I'm just repeating it pretty much. So divine is saying, stop it. Walk away from things that does not make you happy, because that is the energy of the Eight of Water. It's about walking away from things that does not emotionally fulfill you. Okay? Again, you are not obligated to help people if it's against your will and it's not making you happy. Okay? Do it if you think you have more than enough to share and to give and to help, and it makes you happy, yes. But if it's not, walk away. So this October, it's a matter of you. It's about you walking away from things that does not make you happy. Meaning, anything that does not help you with your finance, you're walking away from it. I think this is an overhaul of that situation, because you're realizing that maybe sometimes people are just using you. Maybe you realize that people are taking advantage of you. Or maybe you realize you've given more than enough, and here you are. You're still not making enough money because you are helping and helping and helping, and you're not able to save the money that's for your own security. You probably have forgotten. So this truth is about a wake-up call. A wake-up call for you. It's a judgment, but it's also justice. It's about being fair to you too. It's about time with the Wheel of Fortune for you to be fair to yourself. It's about time for you to wake up, that it's time for you to make yourself a priority. Oh my God, my throat is really getting dry now. So again, October is the month for you to walk away on things that does not make you happy, involving finance. Okay, now let's go to Scorpio with job. What's coming your way? You have the Three of Air, clarified by the Death in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Observer. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Accelerated motion. Okay. So for Scorpio with work, I think you are not happy with your work. Okay? We were whatever that's going on at work, you're not happy about it. It's either maybe you're not getting enough money, you're not getting paid well. Maybe um people are gossiping about you and you're not happy about it. Because I'm seeing these two birds, they're talking to each other, and here you are, you're kind of feeling sad because they're talking behind your back. Maybe there's some people that's talking behind your back. And this Nine of Pentacles is about you not having enough money. But also, this is about you being non-productive, non-reliable. I'm not saying that you don't know what you're doing, and I'm not saying you are lazy. I think there is something happening at work, and I could not really pinpoint what that is. But I think it's really putting a weight on you. And you're really wishing for it to change. You're really wishing for it to be gone. Whatever the situation that's happening at work that's making you sad and heartbroken. You're wishing for it to go away. Some of you, you're praying so hard for it to go away. Whatever this thing that is not progressing, is not resulting to how you want it to be, or maybe it could be a project that it's not happening. Maybe you have a failed attempt for an idea. Okay, maybe you just not happy at work in general, and it's a cycle that has been going on. It's a cycle that is still happening right now, and that's the reason why. That's because the reason why I know that, because the death is still here. It's still not stopped. It's still ongoing. Whatever the situation, because I'm reading it general, so whatever the situation that's happening that is not giving you enough money, that is not making you progress, that is not making you feel good about yourself, the divine is saying, God is saying, pray. Give yourself over completely to prayer. Keep praying. And the universe and God is going to hear your prayer, and they're going to see what they can do to help you. But there is also a need for you to focus. I think the focus here is what I'm seeing, because these two are looking up. See, the fox has a telescope and looking up, watching the moon, and this lady is looking up, watching the Milky Way or the stars. The divine is saying, keep wishing, stay focused, don't lose hope, keep your dreams. Because what's happening here, your head has been down for a while. See, this lady's looking down. Your head has been down for a while. It means that you're losing hope, that you don't see an escape for this. With the death in reverse, you don't see an escape from this. This October, you're still gonna feel sad, because the Three of Air is a heartbreak energy. It's a sad, disappointing energy. But what I'm feeling is that this bright light behind you is pushing you to kind of stay away from what is no longer good for you. And the divine is saying, hey Scorpio, look up. Stay focused. Don't lose hope. Don't feel bad. Keep praying. We want you to ask for help. We want you to trust us. We want you to believe in us. And after that, then whatever happens, that's the divine plan. That's the answer to your prayer. But this is about not giving up, not losing hope. Stay focused. And with this accelerated motion, looking at it as an 8 of Wands, this is just telling me that there are some changes happening. Unexpected changes happening in a workplace. Is either affecting you or the whole workplace that's gonna change the dynamic, or it's just you. Something's gonna change that's gonna have an impact into your life. And maybe that could be the answer to the prayer that you're asking. So don't lose hope. There's some change happening, okay? Now let's go to Scorpio with no job. What's coming your way? You have the 5 of Air, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, the 4 of Cups in reverse. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have To the Sea, Treasure Island, surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Sorry. Ooh. And last one, material harvest. So for Scorpio with no job, I'm gonna talk about this 5 of Air in a bit, but I want to talk about the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you've been sitting you've been sitting on an energy where you don't feel happy, you don't feel proud of yourself, you feel disappointed, or you feel angry. This is an emotional instability where you're just focusing on the negative side of not having job. Okay, and for a while you have been avoiding, or you haven't been making decision to how you're gonna fix this emotion or dissatisfaction. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you have this emotional dissatisfaction. You want a job, but you're not happy about it. But you haven't really making a decision to. You haven't really made a decision to fix the problem, to fix this emotion. Okay. And maybe you're not trusting yourself. Maybe people are telling you that you're a loser. Maybe people are telling you you're not going to find a job because this and this and that. Okay. Maybe people are putting some information or their opinion to you, and it's affecting you. Now you're feeling like helpless, useless, angry, upset, sad. But you haven't really made a decision to get out of it. And maybe you don't trust yourself. Maybe you started questioning yourself. Maybe you started doubting yourself. And this causing conflict in your head. This causing you to be defensive. To be in disagreement with other people, for some of you, okay? Not everyone. And you're trying to fight back, but it seems like you don't have the power to fight back. So, here what I'm gonna say. The advice is to trust. Trust yourself. It says trust yourself and your decision. Trust yourself. It's about time for you to make a decision. If you're not emotionally happy for not having job because it's not giving you that financial support or stability, then it's about time for you to make a decision. You want stability, you want financial security, then it's time for you to make a decision. The universe and God is telling you to follow your intuition, to trust. As you can see here, this lady is trusting divine. She is not paddling. She's not doing anything. She's just sitting down and doing her own creative project. And God is just watching her as she is being drawn to the place where she's supposed to be. She's just trusting that divine is guiding her to where she thinks she's supposed to be. Okay? She is trusting. She's not even looking. She's just trusting that God is watching over her. So, this is what I'm trying to say. Is to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to trust God. And to trust that you can make the right decision for yourself. Because there is a potential here. You have the treasure island and you have the 10 of Pentacles in here. This is an abundant energy. And you adding this material harvest, this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is about gaining the fruit of your labor. You're harvesting all the hard works that you put in, but you gotta put in some hard work. You gotta put in some action. You gotta do something about it. You just don't grow fruits if you're not gonna plant seed. You gotta plant seed, you gotta water it, and then you gain the fruits that you wanted. It might take a while, but it will. But that is what the divine is saying. You want financial stability? You want job? Well, you know what, Scorpio? You gotta take control of your life. You gotta start making decision. Don't be afraid to make a decision. Trust your decision and also start working on it. Go out there, go online, find a job, go out there, send out your resume, whatever, do something. Because there is a lingering energy of abundance here that is ready for you to reach. And for some of you, you're actually going to receive it this October, because as you see this lady, she's not in conflict with herself. She's actually gliding. She's just trusting that divine is supporting her with, even though she's in this little mini rope, thin rope, she's trusting. She's just gliding. She's going with the flow. She's trusting the divine. She's trusting the universe that she's going to be helped with whatever conflict or situation that is going on in her life. And that is you, Scorpio. And if this 10 of Pentacles in this harvest, material harvest comes in this October, then that's the feeling. You feel like you're going to be better. That your life is going to be better. That you're going to be okay. It might take a while to get to the full 10 of Pentacles, but there is that potential. But an action and a decision has to be made first. And first thing that you have to do is to trust yourself. And to bring out the power within you. Power to actually believe in yourself and do action. Not just sit around. And hopefully God will do some miracle, It just doesn't happen that way. We have to do some work for us to receive that blessings that we deserve. Now let's go to the life reading. What's coming your way? You have the Messenger of Fire, clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Devil, the Star in reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. Deep knowing. Surrender your fear of intimacy You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any pattern that stop you from opening your heart. And last one, you have partnership and alliance. Stop it, Brewster. So, seeing the surrender your fear of intimacy here, I do feel that for some of you, this is about relationship. Okay. And some of you, it's about business endeavor, having the partnership and alliance. But we'll see where it would lead us. I want to talk about love just to kind of get it out of the way, okay? Because before I lose my intuition. Hold on, let me blow mine. Hold on. I took a little break because I need to help my doggy. I hope he feels better soon. So anyway, let's talk about relationship just to kind of get this intimacy away, and then I'll see if I can get any more information aside from relationship. Okay, so I would suggest for you to just be patient, and hopefully it'll get you to the end part of this section. Okay, so if let's say this is about a relationship that you have fear of intimacy, fear of committing yourself again, okay, fear of being in a partnership again, because probably in the recent past or in the past you've dealt with a lot of people that are toxic, people that they say they love you, but then they come out, they gave you a stress, they weren't fulfilling your emotional satisfaction, they weren't the person that you thought they were, and it gave you disappointment. Okay, and you're a beautiful person. You have this beautiful charismatic personality, charismatic energy. You feel sexy, you feel beautiful, people are attracted to you, but somehow you are attracting people that gives you that toxic energy in the past. Or the other situation is that you are in a relationship, but you do have a fear of really committing yourself to this relationship, because maybe this person is showing you something that you don't like. Maybe this person is still not done with maybe heartache before, and it's affecting you. Maybe this person is manipulating you, having the devil here. Maybe this person is all about blah 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 love talk, but they're not really giving and or showing it physically or in action. Okay, and that's probably why you're hesitant to commit yourself to that person. Or there are single people here that are afraid to go out on a date or to even get yourself really connected to somebody, despite that you have in love for this person, or despite this person has true intention to you, because you are still affected by the past. So you're holding off on sex, having the Ace of Wands in here. In reverse, you're holding off on sex. Okay? You don't have that inspiration. You don't have that excitement, inspiring energy. Okay? And if you are in a relationship or if you're married, it feels like having to surrender your fear of intimacy. It feels like your partner feels like you're detached from them, that you're not fully connected with this love thing, that you're not really investing yourself with them. Maybe they just really feel that you're detached. You love them, you care about them, they love you, but you haven't really given yourself to your person. You haven't really had sex with them. There is a core issue here that's causing you to have this fear of intimacy. And it feels like it's from the devil and the star in reverse. I think this is the core. You still have some wounding that's going on that you have not healed first, that you haven't healed, that you haven't worked on, or you have not released. This wounding came from a toxic situation, a really bad relationship in the past, that until now it's still affecting you and it's still lingering. And that's why you have a hard time committing yourself or investing yourself, or you still have the fear of intimacy for the single ones. Okay? But you have love to offer. You wish to find that love. You wish to be connected. You wish to be loved. What's coming your way is the messenger of fire. This is about you pushing forward, feeling good about yourself, because you are a queen of wands here. You are the queen of wands. You have this fire in you. And I think this October is the month where you're gonna lit up yourself again, awaken your soul, awaken your desire. Because somehow you're just gonna realize that fear is just a fear. Because the 9 of Swords here is in reverse. I think you're releasing that fear of intimacy. You're releasing that. Because now you're realizing, I am the Queen of Wands. I can do this. And if somehow this person does not meet my criteria, or doesn't give me this emotional fulfillment, I can just drop them. But I would not be fear anymore of giving myself to someone. If they deserve, I will give myself. Because if I love somebody, I would give that love to that person. But if they screw up, I can pull back that love. I have control of that. That is something that you're going to be realizing. This is going to go from single to the person in a relationship, okay? This is something that you're going to realize. It's a deep knowing. You're going to be waking up. You're going to be empowered by knowing that you have control of yourself, that you have the control of what's happening in your life. And if it's not fulfilling you, you're just gonna drop, but you're not gonna fear anymore, because the fear is holding you from being happy and from being connected to somebody who really loves you. And the divine is letting you know that there is a possibility of finding that love connection for the single ones. Okay, and also this letting you know for the married one or in relationship, that if you release the fear of intimacy, that it's gonna strengthen your love for each other. It's gonna strengthen your connection, your relationship. And for the single ones, there's a potential of relationship, because the Ace of Cups in here. This is just telling that this October, you have to light up the fire again within you. You see these candles on the head, this crown, you're going to light that up. It means in your mind, you're going to realize that I have to bring my fire back. I have to bring out my sexiness. I have to bring out my charm again. I have to bring out my game again. And that is gonna take you out from feeling anxious and from feeling the fear. Now, if this is not a relationship, this is about business, because the partnership and alliance is also about business. This is the three. It feels like it has an energy of the Three of Pentacles also. So if it's job, if it's business, okay, it's got to do with work, okay? I think that you have the ability to make a decision if the business that's being offered to you or the new business that you're going to endeavor is good or not. You have this deep knowing, okay? Maybe for a while you have a fear of investing yourself to a business because you're afraid that it's not going to fulfill you or it's just going to be a problem. But I think the universe is letting you know to trust your intuition here. You know when it's good and you know when it's bad. You know what makes you happy and you know what is not. And there's a potential for a good business dealing. Now, if it's not about a business, it's about work or about friendship or being connected to another person, this is letting you know that there are some good people and there's some bad people around you who has a good intention and who has a bad intention. But do not let yourself be fearful of connecting yourself to those to other people, but you just gotta have a little bit of reservation to who you give it to and to who not give it to. It's a little bit about a discretion too, okay? There is some healing that needs to be done here for both in relationship and for both relationship and connecting to some sort of friendship or work connection or business. So there is some issue here. These stars and this devil, you got to release this. You got to heal this. This is what's going to hinder you to find your happiness. This is going to hinder you to not opening that door that is meant for you to make you happy. And if it's work related, if it's job related, if it's business related, aside from love, this month is about you bringing out that power to push forward and also to make a decision to push forward. This is about energy of movement, okay? Energy of movement. You're gonna move forward and you're gonna light up your fire again. Yes, you might not be a fire sign, but we all have that element within ourselves. It's a matter of what element that you need to embrace and to bring out for that specific time. To you, my dog passed gas. Ugh. Stinky. Sorry. Hold on. So, yes, you're gonna light your fire back again, and you're gonna have ideas that's gonna make you happy for both relationship and not, for any connections. Okay, you're gonna be inspired back again. You're gonna be alive again. You're gonna bring out that fire within you. Okay, for single, there might be some love offered to you. For business, there's something that you probably have a little hesitation if you're gonna go for it or not. Okay, but with this messenger of fire, it's about discretion, and it's about not holding back too. Okay, it's about bringing your fire back in you. Okay, so you have the 8 of water, the 3 of air, the 5 of air, and the messenger of fire. So, looking at this one, I think if you put your power back, if you awaken your fire within you, you're going to be able to tackle or to to what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I don't know the word, but you're gonna be able to tackle, or you're gonna be somehow, bam, gonna just be enlightened of what to do with the problems that you're going through in life. I think with the fire, it's like you're awakened. Now you can see through the shadow. You can see through the colored glass window. You can see through the fog. And seeing through that haziness, you're going to be able to see, okay, I need to work on this one. I need to do this by doing this. Oh, I need to respond to this by doing that. Oh, I realize that this is not good for me, then I'm going to walk away. This is about you awakening your fire within you. Okay? Being aware, not asleep. Okay? But more of like a volcano. Fire is being awakened and alive. And now you really feel the pulse of that energy within you. Enough to push forward, enough to recognize, enough to analyze, enough to make a decision. I hope you're understanding my explanation. I hope so, Scorpio. So, what is God's gift to you this month of October? You have divine assistance. Beautiful. See, we are all being guided. We are all being watched by the divine. But if we don't talk to God, and if we don't speak our concerns, He's not there to say, hey, Scorpio, you have problem. Why you're not asking me to help you? It's not that. God does not do that. I think in God's head, I'm thinking, okay, and this is just an example, that maybe, oh my God, my Scorpio is going through some problem right now, or going through some situation. I want to help them, but I want them to ask me. I want them to know that I'm here, but I want it to come from them. This is about trusting the divine. Okay, so this is about God has the willingness. God is willing to help you. He's available to you. It's just a matter of you asking for help. Okay, so just to let you know, He's available. Okay, He knows you need Him, so just talk to Him. Justice, karma is gonna come to you this October. Whatever this unfairness that you're going through, whatever this imbalance that you're kind of facing, you're gonna receive this karma. Okay, you're gonna have this karma. Endurance, nice. Pet, some of you're gonna adopt pet. Okay. And house, some of you're gonna buy a house, or you're gonna even think about getting a pet or getting a house. So this is your reading, my dear Scorpio. I thank you so much. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and light. And don't forget to give him a call if you need help. All right, bye.